biggest inspiration, probably my father. He's the one who introduced me kind of to it. And in the midst of other things. So even my initiation into, what hip hop was sprinkled with other things, Ravi Shankar and Queen and, other genres of music, which kind of led me to, I guess, be able to articulate hip hop in a lot of different forms through a lot of different mediums. So he's probably like the biggest inspiration on it, and on that level. As far as like another rapper, it'd probably be, honestly, technically, like Nas, but more as far as like a purpose, which I think kind of outrides the technical part of it, the flow, lyrics, and things of that nature, but the actual purpose came from like Mos Def. Who showed me that you could rap really good, positively, Because Nas showed that you can rap really good negatively. Jay-Z, you can rap really good negatively. But Mos Def was like the first dude that was like, you can rap really good positively, Most embarrassing moment I had as a performer was probably when I was first performing, first performing, and we would go out to shows, and it would just be nothing. You know what I'm saying? It would be a crowd and it would be me, but there would be nothing. Performing records and people would just be sitting there like, nigga, please, you know what I'm saying? That was probably the most embarrassing situation. And it's a few of those, it's a few of those come out and like, hey, where we had to learn to perform and learn to rock the mic and rock the crowd. But now we're good. We're good now, so. Probably the most memorable moment on performance side was probably House of Blues, Chicago, or Halloween, October 31st. That show was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a live band and it was just clicking on all cylinders, That's probably the most memorable joint. Michael Young History is a character I invented on a song called The Cool on Food and Liquor. He is like a hustler, gets killed, comes back to life. He's like a resurrected hustler. His right hand's rotted away. And that represents his righteousness is rotted away. Everything else is good, but his righteousness rotted away. Everything's good on the right side, so to speak. And he's basically just a vessel that I put like this kind of bittersweet, melancholy kind of story through. I tell it through him, a little boy who grows up without a father. Mother gets turned out. He falls in love with the streets, gets raised by the game, goes on to be this big-time hustler, and he gets killed, set up by his own people. And then he's done so much damage in this world that God won't let him in heaven and he won't let him in hell, so he just sits there until eventually he goes back, to try and right his wrongs, I guess. And he's basically like the story of any young kid, you know what I'm saying? Like he faces the forces of the call of the streets, you know what I'm saying? And the grandeur and the glamour and the glitz, the street life and the game. And then he shows the consequences of that. He shows the dark side of that, So he's my little guy, you know what I'm saying? He'll be around for a minute.